I want to tell people about the difference between medication and, say, Alcoholics Anonymous, where I got sober. And the difference between the two is the drugs that they're coming out with and what they can do as far as getting you off of any kind of addiction, whether it's alcohol, pills, sex, gambling. They have miraculous drugs to get rid of all that. I didn't have that. I had to go to AA, and it was okay because of the people that were there. And I narrowed my friends down to a handful of people that was really good and really taught me how to live, how to let go of everything, and basically start from scratch. It was truly um, wonderful. I can't describe it. I can't describe it well enough to get people to understand what I learned. And what I did learn, some kid from the city of Boston that didn't believe really what I was listening to in the Catholic Church. I was just too young. I was having fun. I was alive. I was well. I had friends. And religion to me was nothing. Today, religion still is not important to me. I believe it. I believe in people that believe in God, that believe in the universe, that believe in their own religion. But I'm someone that found God inside of me. And that's the difference today. Um, and this is what medication does not do. You can't get it through medication. You get this through pain. When you go through enough pain, you will find a connection to your God, wherever that is. I remember my dad told me a story. We were up in Maine hunting, and we were hunting for grouse, I believe it was. We had walked miles in the woods talking the whole time, and he told me when he was in Korea fighting in 1952, he was a sergeant, and he went to take out a machine gunner with three other guys, and the chances didn't really look all that great. And he said a prayer. And after he said that prayer, something happened to him. All the fear left him. And he said it was all about God, His will, not my will, His will. I'm going to try and do my job. I'm going to try and take out the bad guys. And what happened is they miraculously blew it up. Three of them. Three machine gunners, it turned out, and there was four guys. And he said, that's the only time in my life, in my Catholic upbringing, that I trusted truly God and let it all go and was overwhelmed in the middle of a war with peace. That's what happened to me when I finally figured out I'm an alcoholic, I've tried everything, and there's nothing else to do. And when I went to AA, I found friends, people, a way of life. I learned how to let everything go. Let it go. All of it. None of it has worked for me. None of it's any good. I've got horror stories. I've got funny stories. I've got all kinds of stories. And they're all true of what I did, of how I grew up, and how I turned into an alcoholic. And it's just awful. And I understand everyone that is. And if you can get off this with naltrexone or any of the other drugs, that to me is wonderful. I think science has come a long, long way. And I think that's truly a miracle. But the thing with it is it leaves out this little piece of finding your own heart and soul and your own belief in something that's helping us. It, I found it accidentally through pain, like everything that we find, it's through pain. If you manage to find that And I will continue with this topic as I go along in other videos on what it is and try to describe what it is that I found that has made my life second to none. With this, I want you to know that I'm going to do my best to show you a really good way of life. If you are taking medications, if you go to AA, if you see a priest, it doesn't matter what it is. But to add to what your problem is, this is second to none. My name's Larry McDonald, celebrating sobriety.